Hey guys, it's the Parent Entrepreneurs here, back again. So we sent out a poll to all of our Instagram followers on what you guys wanted to hear from us, and it was either between making money through stocks or shiny object syndrome, and a lot of you chose to talk about shiny object syndrome, so that's what we'll be talking about today.
So, what is shiny object syndrome? It's a disease of distraction. It's kind of like an equivalent to where a kid is chasing something new or chasing an object that, maybe they like a new toy or they want something different because they're sick of the old toy. So basically, that's what a lot of entrepreneurs experience, and we need to remain cautious of what that is because a lot of entrepreneurs have this issue.
Yeah, and they need to be aware of it pretty much.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
A lot of entrepreneurs have this issue where they can't commit to their existing ideas or existing projects. Maybe they even get bored of their current projects that they're working on and they're not seeing the full results fast enough, so they tend to look at different successes and look at different entrepreneurs that are doing different things.
Yeah, and then they say like, oh wow, this person's doing really good, maybe I should try this.
Maybe I should try that. So maybe, for example, we can say that maybe I'll do the stock market,
Right.
and you don't fully understand it, but you're just like, okay, I'm not seeing the full result that I actually want, so maybe I'll try opening up a business. And you do that, and eventually you just keep on hopping on to the new things that you actually haven't really learned because you didn't go full deep.
Yeah. And that's the issue is like people will jump into these new projects and then they can't commit to it even from the original one. So it's kind of like a cycle, a vicious cycle that just keeps repeating itself because you couldn't finish your first one, you start a second one, and then it just keeps going, right?
And going.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will actually blame their mentors or their, I guess, coaches because they're like, oh, I bought this course or I bought, all the things that you told me to do, but I don't see the full result. And this is one of the reason why. And to be honest, we experienced this at the very beginning as well because we wanted to try every single thing, but we didn't really commit to it.
Right.
And the ways to actually
Overcome it.
it.
So resolutions that we thought of would be like acknowledging that you have a problem. So it's kind of like an addiction in a way because you see that people are succeeding and you're not, and then you try to pursue it, and then you're like, oh, maybe the next best thing will come again, and then like I said, it's a vicious cycle, right? So you got to acknowledge that you have the shiny object syndrome in the first place, and you say like, okay, I'm not getting anywhere. Why is that? And you gotta do a deep analysis within yourself as an entrepreneur.
Okay, even though those people are doing really well, you have to actually acknowledge it, and once you acknowledge it, you just have to kind of let it subside, and from there you have to remain focused on what you actually are trying to accomplish.
So another thing in regards to focus that we can talk about is prioritizing. So setting up small goals to acquire a big goal, right? So once you set up maybe 5 small goals towards your bigger goal, then you'll see like, oh, hey, I can actually do this, and then you'll see the result that is needed to complete the project, or whether it's another business venture.
Once you set up all these small goals to the big goals, then you'll truly see the results that you're gonna be looking for.
And also being consistent and persistent.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to put the time in every single day to make sure you're getting to where you are, because if you don't, then you're kind of just leaving it to the side and nothing's going to happen if you're like that. You have to be able to be consistent, and they always say that it takes 21 days to create a habit, so you got to do it 21 times to complete and make sure that project is completed.
And to be honest, once you have it as a habit, it becomes so much easier. It's kind of like when you work out.
Or like eating.
Eating, yeah. Eating healthy, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I mean, like once you work out every day, or even like 21 days, like you commit yourself, then it becomes easier. It becomes a habit, and from there, you just be like, oh, this is easy. And sooner or later, when the people that haven't seen you for 6 months, a year, they're gonna see the results,
Right.
and you won't even notice that, hey, I'm actually a lot leaner or a lot more healthier than I looked than before.
Yeah, so to wrap up what we're talking about here, so we talked about shiny object syndrome. what it can do, so it can hold you back. Projects won't be completed or solved. And yeah, we talked about what resolutions.
Solutions are the key things that you just need to remember. You have to acknowledge the issue that
Yeah.
you do have this shiny object syndrome. You have to be focused,
Right.
and once you're focused, you'll remember that okay, I'll let that distraction subside, then refocus on the projects or things that I'm working on right now. Then you have to be persistent and consistent on what you do and make it a habit, because once it becomes a habit, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to accomplish what you need to do, and overall you're going to be very successful.
Yes, I agree. So that is the end of our talk today about shiny object syndrome. If you guys want to message us privately, feel free to do so. We'd love to help you guys out. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram. Yeah. Okay, see you.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.